Today I want to talk to you about why you want to make sure you never get in the position of having to build one of these. Our average last frost day was actually yesterday, but tomorrow night we are expecting temperatures to plummet below 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold enough that the National Weather Service has even issued a warning saying that any uncovered vegetation is likely to die. However, the nurseries have already been putting out their fruit trees, and not wanting to have the runt of the litter, we already started purchasing fruit trees. And so now we're in the position of having to make sure that those fruit trees will live through this cold night. Now, we don't have a greenhouse, so we needed to construct something to protect them. We have too many fruit trees for it to really be beneficial to try to individually wrap each one. Though we do have some that are already been planted in the ground for a few seasons that we will have to do that with. For these ones, it's easier to bunch them together and put a covering over them. So to do that, we went down to the farm supply store, purchased some livestock panels, and arched them over the top of the plants against some T-posts. We needed the width of this hothouse, as I'm going to call it, to be about 5 feet wide. To do that, if we put the livestock panels directly onto the ground, it wasn't going to be tall enough for the tallest tree that we have. So we actually had to lift the livestock panels off the ground by about a foot to make sure there was enough headroom for the plants. Now, as you can tell, this is not a greenhouse. We have used tarps to enclose this because we only expect to have to enclose them for one night. If this were a greenhouse, obviously you'd want to use the 6mm greenhouse plastic that is available so that you could actually let light into the area. We did make sure that the front of this hothouse is able to be opened and closed so that we can let sun in during the day, and then tonight when we need to close it, we can lower it down and secure it to keep the heat inside, and then in the morning when the sun rises, we can open it back up again. This is nothing that I really want you to ever have to try to repeat. Hopefully you'll be able to buy your fruit trees when the weather calls for it. But if you have to, I want you to know that you can put something together like this relatively inexpensively, and there's probably a dozen other ways that you can do it. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.